Are we live? Let me see here. Oh, hold on. Sat on something for a second. Hello. Oh, hold on there. Hello. There we go. Welcome on in, everyone. This is Punmaster Logue. It is Tuesday night. It is Glitch Night. Welcome on in. Just going to get everything kind of eased into a little bit before we get right into our little festivities tonight on this regular Tuesday night edition of Glitch. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Let me just get that here. And kaboom, and kaboom. There we go. So yeah, how is everyone doing? Hope everyone is well during this. Let me put that on mute there real quick. I've been good. I've been kind of, I don't know. I've been kind of on standby today, shall we say. So, kind of just easing in a little bit. Welcome on in, yo. Wait. Welcome on in, Kay. I needed that a little bit, so. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We have a bit of a debut tonight, so yeah. We just get that going here real quick. There we go. Good, sweet. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let me just get this thing over here. Oh, okay. Sorry, was just checking something. But yeah, hope everyone is doing well. I am doing good. Doing good. Try that one. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Did I miss anything else? Nope, I think we should be okay for the most part. And boom! Okay. Good, gonna go, take the droppings. By all means, just be careful is the big thing. But alrighty then. But yeah, no, I've been doing good. Kind of been, oh, hold on there. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, who knows? But yeah, no, I've been doing good. Kind of been keeping busy a little bit with a few things here and there. Christian, welcome on in. Thanks for finding that. Congratulations on being the master of aces. Ish, what up? The ceiling, to be fair. I think the ceiling might be up a little bit. I don't know. It looks like it's up there. Still trying to figure that part out, though. But, yeah. We're back on our regular Tuesday time. Back, hopefully, on regular schedules. Thursday, we're going to be back on with more Strike Down Thursday night. Last night's show was pretty crazy. Especially because it was on a Monday. A little bit out of the ordinary, but kind of had to for reasons. And it was pretty action-packed, little adventure on a Monday night. Yeah, couldn't be more excited than that, to be honest. So, I think we're in for a little bit of a unique bit of flavor here tonight, though, as well. Because we have a new debutee actually taking place in our opening contest in just a little bit. But let's just say he might be all heart. A little bit of Wild Heart, I guess, for you. Not Elemental Hero Wild Heart, but close enough. But, nevertheless, I'm actually excited for this new debuting competitor. Because he has never been in an RPW ring before, but he has been in an E-Fed in the past. Flavor, Rocky Road. Rocky Road flavor, I think. About, am I supposed to care about calling me Christian? I mean, we've been calling you Christian for a while. I think that's fine. You're good. Spider Billy, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Rex, good to see you. Just in time for a little bit of our opener here, as we're going to be debuting a brand new competitor in just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, no, we got some interesting stuff coming up here tonight on Glitch. Of course, I do want to bring up the fact that, unfortunately, Persephone and Zoe Phipps will not be in the building here tonight because there was a controversial circumstance that took place a couple nights ago in the parking lot, leading to Persephone getting put into a local medical facility. And Zoe Phipps, as of right now, has been reprimanded and has been sent home until further notice. Turning into man, Crazy Fanatic. What's going on here? Oh, Jesus. No. It's fine. But yes, unfortunately, there was an altercation that was in the parking lot a couple nights ago. It even apparently went onto the top of an ambulance. And somebody did fall off the top of the ambulance. It has gotten pretty serious between Zoe Phipps and Persephone, knowing their history from each other dating all the way back to last December at Event Horizon Night 2 in that extermination match for the Women's World title. Apparently things have been far from over for these past number of months. We will have an update eventually on what happens in the next couple of weeks, but in the meantime, we need to talk about who will be challenging Ronan and Heather Ray next for their respective world titles, both the Glitch and the Women's World titles. It has not been made official if it is taking place at System Overload, which is going to be Glitch's big special episode coming up at the end of the month. But there are rumors that it is supposed to be taking place apparently in the month of September at Vertical Limit. So suffice to say, there's a lot to look forward to on it. And I'm actually getting the papers right now on that. That are going to be talking about that here in just a slight second. So apparently I'm getting word from the higher-ups that prestigious stream streak, there you go, nice, you love to see it, you love to hear it, love to experience it. So apparently there's been made an official ruling. September 24th, as of right now, will be on a Thursday next month, which will be the official night that this year's edition of Vertical Limit will be taking place. That will be the next time you will see both Heather Ray and the Iceman Ronan defend their respective world titles. But with that being said, an official announcement has been made. There will be a series of 2 sections of 8-4-2 competitions that will take place at System Overload. And the winners of those both respective competitions will be crowned the number 1 contenders for both the Glitch World title, which is held by Ronan, and the Women's World title, which is held by Heather Ray. So we've seen a little bit of that earlier in the summer, which Jushin Thunder Liger won and tried to challenge Mufasa for that light heavyweight title, but we will be seeing both of those take place coming up on the 25th of August at System Overload. It's that's going to be crazy because the rulings for those in our respective variation of 841/842 slightly different than how TNA did them and stuff. Big shout out to Torrin, of course, for bringing up this idea in the past. So what happened was initially there was a 4-on-4 ladder match where the winners of that first contest went on to the next round to take part in a 2-on-2 Tornado Iron Tables match. And the winners of that would go on to the main event later on inside a steel cage, where the winner of that final contest would be crowned the number 1 contender for that title that they are chasing after. And so with that, of course, being said, that will feature not just the men in equivalence fighting for a chance at Ronan's Glitch World title. The Knockouts in equivalence will now be competing for the first time ever for an opportunity at Heather Ray and the Women's World title coming up September 24th at Vertical Limit. There's a lot going on there. That's already going to cover a good majority, I think, of System Overload. So most of those competitors will be announced throughout the next 2 weeks in the build-up to Glitch's next special episode of System Overload. But with that being said, we have a debutee coming up. All Heart. Let's find out who this competitor is as he's going one-on-one with the John Wick. We'll head on to ringside here in just a moment. But before we do, we're going to keep this as a surprise. Stay tuned. All right, are we back at it? Suspended in anticipation. The following contest is our opener here tonight on Glitch, scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first, from New York City, he is the Baba Yaga, John Wick. John Wick has competed only on a couple of occasions here tonight. Well, on a couple of occasions here at Rando Party Wrestling. John Wick theory. Well, that definitely is an idea. Definitely is an idea, you know. Not going to lie there. It definitely is an idea. Yeah, then we got some interesting stuff coming up for that. Let me cut a few tabs and we're good. Also, I want to bring up, has anybody seen some of the previews for that new Star Wars Visions The Ninth Jedi? That looks like the same artistry that they used for Naruto Shippuden. Which is kind of crazy to me that they were able to actually get that going. Which would say quite a bit, but hey, actually doesn't look that bad. Alright, John Wick Theory about to start up this contest here. And his opponent, making his RPW debut, he is All Heart Mike Wild. All Heart Mike Wild making his RPW debut here tonight. Is dude. For longtime viewers from FEL days, some of you may be a little familiar with a particular former Twitch Prime champion, but for those that may not be fully aware, this individual used to go by the name of Mullet Man Mike. This guy is wild. Well, he is wild. He is arguably one of the wildest people that I have ever met. The fact that All Heart Mike Wild is making his debut is about to show that we are in for something special. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh, okay, this is something different. Trying to feel the energy in the air right now. Hold on. Oh, crucifix by Mike Wild from the start here. Oh, taking it right to Baba Yaga here. Getting pushed off here. Hold on, springboard, Bulldog connecting. Going right for the cover. One, none. Big shot there by Mike Wild. What a very unique looking pair of threads there. Hold on, going up I think. European uppercut to the back of the cranium here. Hold on, knee right into the gut here. Going right up. Almost taking him right to the outside. Hold on, big elbow there. John Wick, knee crashing into the sternum. Mike Wild back up, hold on here. Taking it right to the KO corral from the get-go. Oh, Jesus. Big flurry of shots there. Gonna get the Moo Cow belt. Hold on there for 1 second. Jesus, Pete. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Okay, that's enough of that. Turn into a hockey fight here, trying to ring the bell of each other. Oh, Mike Wild bringing the fight to John Wick, though. Hold on. Moonsault press, dropping him. Mike Wild going on up, and I forgot to switch. Oh, show-stopping elbow coming up short. Kick to the midsection. Going up, I think, for a brain buster. Hold on. Wild. Oh, with a chop block taking down John Wick. Hold on. Oh, God, torpedo headbutt. Your new bell. Been defective for like 4 months. Something. Means something. Got him in a half Boston Crab. Hold on. Mike Wild. Kicking him out there. Of course, I also don't... Oh! Crash and burn there. Of course, I actually don't have it right near the mic right now. So, yes. Hold on. Wick going up. Oh! Hold on. Victory roll. Cover. 1. Oh! Not so easily just yet. Big super kick as he goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! Hold on. Going on. Oh, double foot drop. A double foot stomp. There you go. Thank you. It's going right into it. Oh, with a meteor right into the back of All Heart. Mike Wild going up with a moonsault of his own. Jeepers. Have to go and shoot a shot here real quick. Hold on. Taking him right into the ropes. Drop down. Leapfrog. Big back body drop to Mike Wild. Is he going right up? Hold on. Oh, big shot there. Oh, no. Big opportunity here for Mike Wild. What to go for? Spring! The slingshot right into a crossbody here. Mike Wild. Let to go. Go for that wild thing. Oh, the shoulder breaker. Jesus, Pete. Oh, European uppercut. Hold on. Going up, I think, for another suplex attempt. Oh, back elbow. Nice dodge there. Super kick connects once more. Cover. 1, 2. Mike Wild with a huge statement. Here is your winner, All Heart, Mike Wild. Oh, Ted Palestinian, his nickname is All Heart. Oh, I had no idea. Okay, gotcha. I think there's, well, I mean, there probably could be enough room for more than just one All Heart, you know? Wild Heart, I guess. Mike Wild? I don't know. Still under work. So, you never know. Yes. Yes, under technicality standpoint, former Twitch Prime champion, Mullet Man Mike. But, yes. In this case, he, I guess, at the moment, is All Heart Mike Wild. Fine to have your own All Heart. Well, appreciate still having heart. So, yes. All good in the neighborhood. But, yes. Speaking of All Heart, with the announcement, of course, that we are going to be having the return of 842, 841, something, System Overload coming up on the 25th of August, begs the question, who is participating in these 842 match scenarios and stuff? And where are things going to go off the rails so much that it's about to cause a system overload in RPW coming up in just a couple of weeks? Well, I do have actually a couple of lists for both series of competitions. And I actually have them right close to heart. Anyway, let's see here. As we get right into it here. That is definitely something there. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. But yes, speaking of this very same contest, we're gonna roll the D20. Let me go get the D20 for everybody. Here we go. Let me go get the D20, and let me go put on a little bit of light over here. Very much like those light tubes from the Detroit street fight last night. Alrighty then. All right, or all left. Whatever, which one I guess works in this case. Starting off first, we have Rex. Let me do that again, because it kind of ricocheted off the monitor. There we go. Cool. Let me try something, by the way, real quick. Put that down. Oh, hold on. Is that any better? Just making sure I'm checking just to make sure. Technically, we've been using this cowbell a lot more than I think it had been over the past 8 years, so you never know. You never know. Alright, that was Rex's number. Coming up next, it is Loafmaster K. Let me try that again. There we go. Next is Mufasa. Okay. And then Christian. Okay. And then Kaboom. Alright. So unless somebody redeems at the very last second, we're about to reveal the numbers for this D20 Royale. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and Christian picking it up with a 17, followed by Rex with a 14, and K with a 10, and Mufasa with a 4. Strong numbers to start with. There you go. There you go. Alrighty then. Let me see here. As we move on to our next matchup in this little show here tonight. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this might be interesting. Yes, one word. Balls Mahoney. Former ECW wrestler Balls Mahoney. Known elsewhere as Cajones. Or Santa Claus, apparently, in 1990s WWE. The more you know. The more you know. Violaine is in singles competition. Because, breaking news, he is one of the 8 competitors to take part in these series of competitions to determine who will be the #1 contender for the Glitch World Championship. The question is, who is he facing? Well, this might end up either being a very exciting matchup, or this is going to be something else. We're about to find out here in just a little bit. I'm actually kind of excited for this matchup. I feel like this is actually a first-time ever contest. The competition is going to be fierce. We're about to find out in just a tiny bit. So, hold on. There we go. BRB. All right, we're back at it. Sorry for that. The following contest is a 8-4-2 showcase match scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first is a former two-time RPW Synergy champion. This is Violaine. Violaine in singles competition. Also, I am getting word apparently that former RPW World Champion Paper Oib will actually be returning to action later on tonight. But there is somebody who has unfinished business with the former Grand Slam champion. He goes by the name of Tatanka, because Oib took out Tatanka to get into that very same #1 contenders tournament earlier on in the summer. So that means things about to go off the rails real quick. But we'll worry about that a little bit later. And introducing the next participant. From Osaka, Japan, he is a newcomer to RPW. This is 100% pure platinum, Kentaro Kagami. Kentaro Kagami here tonight on a bit of a winning streak as of late. Has gone up against the very likes of former world champion Micky Rye. Those two actually putting on a bit of a recent mini classic here over just a few weeks ago at Calamity. But now Kentaro entering the world title scene. I cannot wait for this contest. This match, I think, is going to rule. Let's get right into it. Violaine Kagami. Let's get this going. Doo-doo. Hold on. Hold on. Jawbreaker here against Violaine. Kagami, of course, has become quite the exotic peacock in RPW. Rolling in. Oh, what the heck was that? It was like a frog splash cross body. Tokyo Hotel is going down. We got a permanent vacancy, I guess, in one of the suites at Tokyo Hotel. Locking in. Violaine pushing against the big man. Standing at a big 6'2". Oh! Big shot there. Trying to shake him up. Trying to go, I think, for a stun gun. Wait a minute. Oh! Dropping him with a reverse DDT. Actually, I'm not listening to Tokyo Hotel Manager, so I can't tell you my thoughts on them. Oh! Shoulder checking Vio right to the outside. Wait a minute. Actually, not going for a high-flying maneuver here. But I think they might have gone to the detriment in place of Violaine. He throws Kagami right into the southwest corner. Violaine looking to get some steam on the road to the world title. Just bringing it on in here tonight. Cheapers. Dropping with a big side slam there. Running forearm. Big flurry of shots here by Violaine. Kagami still standing, though. Going up, throwing him right over by the southeast side. Violaine back up, though. Kagami taking him down with a clothesline here. Wait a minute. Returning the favor. Running lariat. Violaine going right up. Sending him into the corner. Oh! Colliding with the corner, but a drop kick, but yet Kagami still standing. What is it gonna take to get the upper hand against the big man? Oh no! Back to the well. Dodging right out of the way there. Oh Jesus! Kagami going up. Kick to the hamstring there. Also, I can let you know, Joey Bacon is not in this 8-4-2 scenario, so you're good. Trying over a Shining Wizard, but only slightly shaking Kagami here. Hold on. Shiranui connects. Sliced bread number 1 with some butter on it. Hold on. Could be going up, I think. Cradle. Shock. Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Woo! Life flashing before eyes there. Hold on. Violaine. Sliding lariat again. Going on up. Oh, trying to go for that stinger splash. Oh, nice dodge there out of the spear attempt. Springboard. Phenomenal DDT. Trying to go for a desperation cover. 1. Oh. Can Violaine turn the tide into his favor? Right into the corner. Oh, no. Woo! Nice roll. Hold on. Violaine. Going up for the torture rack. Spin out. Power bomb. Dang, pieced him up with that combo. Indeed. Hold on. Then going up for a pump handle. Uh-oh. Dropping him with a crossbody, though. It's not been an easy time for Violaine in RPW recently. Kagami. Wait a minute. Going up. Springboard missile drop kick. He actually might have landed hard there. Oh, he'd back up. Wait a minute. Kagami. Sending him over the top rope blow. Big forearm. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought he was going to go up. The purple comet there. Oh. Trying to take him out. Hot shot taking him out. Jeepers, what a contest here tonight. Wait a minute. Painmaker lariat. She's dropping the elbow with that, like a hammer there. Wait a minute. What is he about to go for? Oh, whisper in the wind. I am very, very rough spot here for Violaine as he gets sent back in. Kagami going up. Going up, I think, 4. Cross body. He's You're not wrong. Punch to the gut here. Wait a minute. Flurry of shots. Trying to turn up the bandwagon. Oh no, Kagami. Sending him right into the corner. Big shot there by Vio. Chop block connecting. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Jesus. We might need to go back to the workshop on that one. Hold on, rolling. Tried over a pop-up, I think. Kagami breaking out of it. Lifting him up, I think. Rolling cradle shock. Cover. 1, 2. He kicked out of the cradle shock. Uh-oh. Might not be a good sign. Oh, big shot. Hold on. Big missile drop kick by Violaine. Micky said, I've had enough of your shit. Going up. Purple clash. Cover. 1, 2. Ah! There's your 1 for the stream, by the way. Well, come on in, Darth. Good to see you. You caught it at a very unique time, man. Hold on. Diamond tip elbow here. What's he about to go for, though? Demanding for Kagami to get back up. Wait a minute. Purple. Oh, no. Dropping the elbow. I think he busted him open, though. Good time to see you, Revan. I'm in only match number 2 here tonight on Glitch. Wait a minute. Shot to the gut, though, by Violaine. Kick to the midsection. Try to go, I think, for another power bomb. Whoa. Double the whoa. Taking him right in to the southwest side, almost just hitting the barricade head first. But yeah, hey, yo. Hold on. Going to try to twist up that shoulder. Oh! Could that cost Violaine? Kagami in complete control. Wait a minute. Violaine getting back up. What is Kagami thinking? Springboard. Missile drop kick connects. Violaine back up. Uh-oh. Woo! Going right back to the KO corral on this one. Oh, no! Violaine trying to fight with every fiber of his being. Jesus, Pete, hold on. Oh! Oh, with an enziguri connecting. Uh-oh. Taisho hold. Violaine back against the ropes, though. Shiranui connects. Oh, no. Is this it? Lifting him up. Wait a minute. Fighting out of the cradle shock attempt. What can Vio do? Right into the corner. Is he going to go for it? Oh, no! Wait a minute. Vio's still fighting. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus. Going up. Cradle. Shock. Didn't even go for the cover immediately. Cover. 1, 2. Ah! Thought he had it there. Here is your winner, Kentaro Kagami. Thank you for the hydrate, Revan. Whew. Ah, damn. I'm going to have to do something about that, I think, at some point. Kentaro Kagami's undefeated streak continues as he solidifies himself as one of the 2 competitors in this contest that will be at System Overload in a couple of weeks for that shot at the Glitch World title. Back to the drawing board. I'm going to have to probably do something about that moveset. And something. Because I feel like there's a disconnect there at some point. So, if you're okay with it, Kay, I'd like to maybe think about maybe bringing back his other moveset and see how that fares. Just because I know with what I need to do to work on it and stuff. Down? Okay, yeah. That'll be no problem, to be honest. Just need to take a quick video on 2K24 and then just put that on and I think there'll be a different kind of feeling with it. Because nothing against AJ, but I feel like his moveset just doesn't work with Vio quite as much. So, we'll just see how it goes, you know. We need to get the Vio back into Violaine a little bit. But yes. Nevertheless, still a great performance. But yeah, I think we need to do something about that. Want to roll the D20, Revan? Let's get that going here in just a moment. It wasn't me. Sorry, I was listening to Michael Manelli from Step Up to the Mic, or Step to the Mic, I think. And he had Shaggy on his reel, or his short. So yeah, I kind of was listening to that a little bit late last night. So let's get that D20 roll here. Speaking of rolling in, we will make sure coming up next, it is, in fact, the return of, well, Paper Oid versus Tatanka. Let's see here. First things first, Revan. It's too close. Too close. Hold on. Let's try it again. Okay. All right. Next is Loaf. Okay. Mufasa is up next. All right. And next is Christian. Huh. I see. All right. We will reveal the numbers in 5, 4, 3, 2. Christian picking it up with a 20, followed by Mufasa with a 7, and both Kay and Revan just neck and neck with a 6 on that one. Interesting. Interesting. All righty then. Yeah. Let us see how this one is going to go here. It's our next contest. With two individuals that have some very unfinished business. Let's see first. And then, yes and yes. Tatanka, I know, has been waiting for this match for a long time. Funny enough, I don't think we're even on universe mode, but you never know. You never know. All righty then. Versus Tatanka. Let's get right into it. With our next matchup here tonight. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Coming to the ring first. He is a former RPW Grand Slam champion. This is Paper Oib. Paper Oib finally making his first appearance since that dumpster match at Calamity. And he's been playing by a very different set of rules. Because his opponent from Charlotte, North Carolina, this is Tatanka. Tatanka in the house, former I-Generation Australasian champion. Bringing out with a very different... this crushes... Not sure what to tell you on that one. Let's get right into it. Paper Oib, Tatanka. Let's do this. Welcome on in, Urban. Funny enough, Urban, you're in contest just a little bit later. Oh, big drop there. Big Phoenix splash. Oh, Jesus. Oh my God, back fist by Oib. Big corkscrew, drop kick, dropping Tatanka. Big back elbow here by the former world champion. Paper Oib going up. Oh, with the black arrow, but crash and burn as he lands on the knees of Tatanka. Big clothesline. Oh, I think he's letting out some aggression here tonight against the person who put him on the shelf for a few months. Big power slam dropping Oib. Big sling blade attached to it. Jesus, Pete. Driving that forearm. He goes right back into it, though. Throwing Tatanka back in. Oib. Springboard frog splash to no avail. In fact, even Urban, your match is actually following this later on. Hold on. Paper mill lariat going for the cover. One. Oh! I think adopting that from the Rainmaker Kazuchika Okada. Big stomp there by Tatanka. Catching him. Hold on. Got him in a reverse bear hug here. Not making it easy to try to break out of it. Oh! Arm drag locking in. Inverted headlock. Nice head scissors there by Tatanka. Going technical style here. Almost a code of silence. Not making it easy here for Paper Oib to break out of it. Jesus. Crocodile shot there. Going for a little crocodile rock here. His name is not Elton, but damn it. He'll make you drop in like the John. Drop in the elbow. Cover. One. Too much information. Anyway. Paper Oib back up. Oh! Shoulder rush there. Big clotheslines. Tatanka. Feeling the vibrations in the air with a big back body drop. A thunderous spine buster. Paper Oib back in. Hold on. Oib. Got him with a flapjack. Oib going for the cover here. 1, 2. Kick out by Tatanka. Jeepers. Hold on there. Oib not making this easy for Tatanka. Big clothesline taking him down. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, got close to the 2 on that one. Well, beyond the 2, I guess I should say. Tatanka. About to set up here. Oh, no. Oib blocking him. Big back elbow. Top rope moonsault connecting. Cover. 1. None. Oib not having any of it tonight. He stomps on the arm of Tatanka. Former wrestling icon himself. What is Tatanka about to go for? Oh, sharp elbow by the former Grand Slam champion. These two almost neck and neck in their own ways. Uh-oh. Oib trying to choke Tatanka out with that top rope. RPW, I think, one of the most dangerous competitors to date. Hold on. Have to go up, I think, for a sky high. Face buster. Busting open Tatanka. Welcome on in, Zoe. Good to see you. Taking him right into the corner here. Tatanka, I think, has had enough of the chicanery. Hold on. What is he going up for? Avalanche. Fall away slam. Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Running in with the wild ones here tonight. Oh! Flying pan chops left and right with the knife edge. Jesus, Pete. Not afraid to just go full swing there. Jesus, Pete. Tatanka still leading the fight, though. Hockey fight. Jesus, Pete. Tonka bringing it all here. Exploder suplex with a bridge. Cover. 1, 2. He got it. Here is your winner, Tatanka. Going for the victory dance here tonight. Standing proud for a major win on Glitch. I'm beginning to think maybe things might not be over between the both of these competitors. But we'll have to wait and see what happens as the road to System Overload and, of course, the path to Oblivion continues. As we're going to take our brief intermission here, by all means, go ahead, grab something to drink, go use the bio break, roll the D20, whatever you got to do. Let's give ourselves a little bit of time to enjoy and just talk a little bit in general. When I had mentioned, of course, previously before, that's not just the dudes and equivalents that are having it. The Knockouts and others are also going to have their own 8-4-2 competition for a shot at Heather Ray's women's world title at Vertical Limit. Thank you for the stream streak. Appreciate it. Yippee indeed. But alas, coming up next, I believe, actually, like I had mentioned, that Urban Pirate is going to be in competition. And I'm receiving word that Urban is one of those 8 competitors that will be in for that 8-4-2 competition for the shot at Ronin's world title. The question is, who is Urban's opponent? I've got a few ideas, but there's always still an air of mystery surrounding them. With that being said, of course, you will gut them like a fish. Oh no. So who is Rex fighting on Thursday? Because I was going to put in a promo, because you always do. It's good. Well, as you always do. So, well, I can definitely tell you for one thing. You will not have Harris on Thursday, because he already competed Monday night on Strikedown. For some reason, he's not going to stay on Strikedown this Thursday. So, just have to wait and see what happens on that one. You're all coming? Anything I need to do? No, you should be good. I just finally got started on working on a couple of characters, so I'm still in the process of working on them, but I should hopefully have more done by week's end. So, should be good. Though there is one question I'm going to run to you, though, Zoe. If you had to choose between either Glitch or Strikedown, is there a brand that you would prefer to maybe be on? Or one that just looks a little more interesting to you? But if it's kind of hard to have that as an answer, I understand and figure it out when we get to that point. So, but yeah. I know it's kind of on, don't mind either one, really? Okay, alright. I'll make sure to keep that in mind. Thank you for at least letting me know ahead on that one. But yeah, definitely between that and making sure Revan's character also is worked on, plus a few that need to return at some point, yes. Yep. Making sure, get everything worked on before, at the very least, System Overload, Oblivion, and definitely before Vertical Limit. Speaking of Vertical Limit, there is something that I've been meaning to actually bring up concerning this year's edition of the Ladder Rumble. For those that are, longtime viewers, you know about last year's edition. We were in the middle of our crossovers with both MFW, DPW, and a plethora of others that have been kind enough to work with us in the past. This year is going to be very different compared to last year, because last year featured not only the first ever Knockouts and Equivalents 20-person Ladder Rumble, which was won by Zoe Phipps, But we also had the first ever 60-person 2 Rumble, ladder Rumble, of course, which was won by MFW's very own horror historian, who went on to challenge Aleki Fatu for the Strikedown Heavyweight title at last year's edition as well. But we are going to change it slightly during this year's edition. It is a little bit earlier than I had planned, but I am going to make the announcement right now. We are reverting back the Ladder Rumble to a 30-person matchup. However, for the first time ever in RPW history, anyone can enter the Ladder Rumble, and I mean exactly anyone. We're not doing 2 Ladder Rumbles, we're doing 1 this year. That means men, women, equivalents, reverse centaurs, anybody can enter the Ladder Rumble for the first time ever. And here's where things are going to get very unique. The winner of the Ladder Rumble this year will get to headline the only night of Event Horizon on Thursday, January 7th. But they get to compete for a championship of their choosing, which means, for instance, if Zoe Phipps wins it for a second time and chooses not to go for the RPW Women's World Championship, they can challenge for either the other Glitch World title or the Strikedown Heavyweight Championship, and vice versa. If, say, Violaine or Paperboy were to win, can't believe I'm actually saying this, they could technically challenge for the Women's World title as well. Or they can challenge one of the other 2 titles. Either way, it's a very big down to fight a grizzly bear. Like I said, it's going to be very different. It's not always about trying to outdo the year before. How RPW this year has been how can we change it up to make it unforgettable? And this year's edition, it's all or nothing, it's unpredictability, but that is what it's all about here in RPW. So everybody, until September 24th, that Thursday night, the road to Event Horizon begins. And only one will walk away with that coveted title opportunity. Good luck, everybody. The ads? Oh, I'm sorry. Their Discord. There is a Discord, actually. I can... Let me see if it still works. I've not updated it too much recently. You'll just have to let me know if it does work. Otherwise, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But yes, there is a Discord, of course, for those that are interested. By all means, welcome to the Discord. Discord or Datcord, there's always that question to me, but yeah. But yes, big stuff at this year's edition of Vertical Limit. Of course, Event Horizon returned to only 1 night this next year, of course, because it is going to be out of our calendar year. So that's also another thing that's going to make this year's edition very, very different. But yeah, I always look forward to Vertical Limit every year. It's one of our most unpredictable events of the calendar year. And this year, I believe, is going to be no different. It works. Unable to accept. Oh, Urban, really? Did it say that you couldn't? Worst comes to worst, I can always send it to you privately. But yeah, if you want to join, by all means, Urban, I've got no problem with that. Let me see if I can help you with that. Let's see here. No one. All right. There we go. I think that should be good, if that is what you're looking for. There we go. Welcome to our little... You can't get in, and I want in. Fair enough. Yar. Yes, welcome on in, everyone. Of course, he's got to get in there. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series, celebrating their 20th anniversary recently, which it was a fun thing watching it a little bit here and there. But yes, it's literally like Bray Wyatt. Let him in or something, yeah. But yeah, the Discord still is a growing little community, but pretty chill for the most part. Yeah. But anyways, I think we should probably get back to the action, shouldn't we? Urban, you are in competition up next, good sir. The question is, who are you facing? We'll find out here in just a little bit. Yes. Oh, that reminds me as well. Thursday, Strike Down. We're going to find out, of course, who will be challenging Ricky Flash for the Brass Knuckles Championship coming up at Oblivion. You will find out who will be competing, I think, by the end of the night. Before we get to Thursday, of course. Lurk while I game. By all means, have fun, enjoy. Alrighty then. The Urban Pirate. Oh wait, hold on. That's wrong little group there. Hold on. I got this. Urban. The Urban Pirate. Versus 5 contracts available in exchange for your souls. You get untold riches. Oh no! Jesus. Plain dispatch for a different end. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Hope that it works out. Alrighty then. You'll find out who you'll be facing in just a tiny bit. BRB. BT Dub, of course, for those that weren't able to participate tonight, the knockouts and equivalents will take part in their own matches next week on Glitch. Well, that being said, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first from the Irish Caribbean, he is a former RPW Light Heavyweight Champion. He is the Iron Man of the 7 Seas. He is the Urban Pirate. Urban has been an explosive competitor since joining RPW returning to RPW earlier in the summer. Why did I think that you had just joined? Because the times between Urban Bandit and the Urban Pirate have been kind of unique. So pardon on that one, Urban. Since his return, it's been fight night every night. Coral, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are doing well. Welcome to Tuesday night. The Urban Pirate is in the house. But at least you're completely honest about it. You know, I can appreciate honesty. Just a different form. And his opponent from New York City. He is a newcomer to RPW. One of the most intimidating figures in all of Marvel Comics. Ladies and gentlemen and others, this is Venom. But yeah, Coral, how was your day? I hope it was well. I hope you're doing well. And yeah. Urban Pirate 1-on-1 with Venom. carnage is about to go all over the place here. Also, for those that didn't know that this was here, let me show you what else I might have just in case. That. Just work. Chinese driving. I'm sorry to hear about that. Hope everything goes well after that, but by all means, I understand. But yeah, for those that didn't know, I do have a lurk command. Hey, yo, I'm a lurking. So, yes. Looks like Chief. Oh, them's be fighting words, my good captain. Let's get right into it. Understood. Venom with a smile on his face. And Urban, let's do this. Urban, hold on. Backbreaker. Northern Lariat from the get-go. Thank you for the lurk there, Zoe. Appreciate it. Wow, Urban from the get-go. Oh, trying to go for a super kick there, but coming up short. Hold on. Side Russian leg sweep by the former light heavyweight champion. Former MFW world champion. Driving the forearms into the throat of Urban. Jesus, Pete. Have to go up, I think, for something. Driving the helm into the back of Venom. Hold on. Urban going up. Diving crossbody. Jesus, Pete. Hold on. Big forearms by Venom. What's he about to go for here? Hold on. Deadlift. Belly to back suplex to the outside. Jesus. Pele kick by Urban. Trying to go, I think, for the 7 C's lariat. Hold on. European uppercut right into the ring apron. The hardest part of the ring, if you didn't know. Now you know. God. Urban not taking any disrespect from anybody. Continue. Oh, no. He's not even intimidated by Venom. Urban going up. DDT. Got to the count of 20 to get back into the ring. Hold on. Luthez press. Raining the shots down onto the symbiote himself. Going right up, I think. Right to the Peruvian announce table as Venom going to skin the cat here. Looks like he's literally about to chomp through, well, who knows what. Urban playing mind games here, I believe, with Venom. Wait, what the heck? Alabama slam. Venom going for the cover. 1, none. Kick right to the midsection here. Going up for the Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. And the elbow phasing through the symbiote here. I didn't even know I could actually do that. Kick to the midsection. Could be going up, I think. Oh! Outsider's edge, though. Rolling Thunder into a senton. God. Wait a minute. Venom. I think he has him where he wants him. Oh! Taking it right back to the KO Corral for a barn burner. Thank you. Burn Barner. Anyway. Oh! Play it by ear. Wait and see who's going to get the upper hand here. Basically the equivalency of what did the 10 toes say to the face? Get drop kicked. It's not Charlie Murphy, but it's close enough, I guess. Going to stomp him right into the mat again and again. Oh, God. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Got the shoulder up. Jesus. If Urban can get this. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Back elbow. Hold on. Going up. 7 C's lariat. Cover. 1, 2. Oh, Jesus. Almost making me go into a big circle after that. Driving the knee. It's the taste of barnacles. Oh, make it so much worse. Oh, double foot right to the face here. Wait a minute. Kick to the midsection of the symbiote. Oh, knee to the midsection here. Trading shot for shot here. Urban not backing down from a fight, but neither is Venom here, with venomous intent in his eyes. Oh, shoulder crashing in. Super kick connects. Guess he's going to try to go and drop him. Hold on. Oh! My God. Wait a minute here. Going up. Black Mass. He almost just knocked him out there. Venom going up. Running blockbuster. Picking him up for a deadlift. Like the Bulldog. Running power slam. Cover. 1, 2. Urban kicked out. Pele kick. Urban here. Going up. Drop down. Big back elbow taking down the monster. Urban going up. Weighing the... Well, dropping the anchor here. Cover. 1, 2. Oh! Wait a minute. Venom. German suplex. Wait a minute. Painmaker lariat. Venom not done here just yet. Diving axe handle taking down the pirate as he goes to the cover. 1, 2. No, just a 1 here. What a battle. Wait a minute. I think he's going to go up. Outsiders. Edge. Guess you can call that the edge of reality, I guess. Hold on. Trying to, I think, for the black hole slam. Victory roll. Right near the ropes, though, with the breakup. Urban going up. He goes driving with that bionic elbow, I guess, going for the cover as he takes off that turnbuckle pad. Locking in, I think, the Caribbean Cloverleaf here. But Venom rolling out of it. Sailor's axe. Oh, thank you. Yes. Wait a minute. Dragon screw leg whip. Going up to hoist the colors. Well, hoist the flag, I guess, in this case. Oh! Big shot. Bringing the shots in. Short arm lariat. One more time. Dropping the net. Has him where he wants him. Oh! Cover. 1, 2. Urban picks it up. Wait, what did I say? What? I'm worried. What? Did I say something maybe I should have rethought of? Claim his soul for all eternity. Here is your winner, Urban Pirate. Nah, you know what, Urban? I think we're going to go with that one. Dropping nuts. Did I say that? Something. GG's to Urban. Big victory here tonight. Dropping nuts. Huh. Must have missed that. But you know what? I'll own up. My bad. Getting a little squirrely, I guess. Somebody's getting a little squirrely. Thank you for the double hydrate. Definitely going to need to use it, though. You know, I just had a flashback to an old Vine from years ago by a guy named Charlie Classic. He, I think, was on vacation or something, and he accidentally, I think he found an old bottle of, like, Jack Daniels, I think, or something, and it had, I don't know why. It was just a weird bottle. It looked like it had been around for quite a while, so anyway. Won't go into too much details about him in that, but anyway. If you know, keep it into the veil of ignorance, I guess. Anyway, let's get the D20 rolling right in here. And the first is making sure it is in fact Urban. Starting off here tonight. For those that are just tuning in, you're wondering what the heck is roll the D20. Well, let me tell you. Unfortunately, I can't show you what the number is by itself because I don't have a camera to set up for it. But what happens is we roll some D20s, and whoever gets the highest number usually gets the upper hand and wins. So let's show you what it's all about. First, the Urban Pirate, of course. Oh, okay. We got something here. There we go. Next is, in fact, Mufasa. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Got a Mufasa than that. That was stupid. Anyway, next is, I believe, Loaf. Oh, no! For your safety, not every soul is needed. Ooh, that was, in fact, Loaf. Okay. That one's actually pretty good. I'll give you that one. All right. Yes, and then Christian. Ooh, okay. Interesting. All right. We will reveal the numbers unless somebody redeems at the very last second. Which, by all means, more than welcome to it. That hasn't already redeemed, of course. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and Urban picking it up with a 20 here tonight. Congratulations! Followed by Kay with an 18, Mufasa with a 13, and Christian with a 2. Let me just make sure I triple check in case I forgot anything. Nope, we're good. All right. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough, but be careful. Do it wisely. Or, yeah. All right. We've seen a lot from the males and equivalents here tonight. Let's see it from the other end of the spectrum, shall we say. All righty then. Coming up next is our penultimate matchup of tonight. Before we get into our main event of the evening. All right, first. Well, we don't want to spoil it too much yet, so stay tuned. BRB. Yeah. All right. Apologies for the wait. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Apologies. Introducing first one of the participants for the knockouts portion of 842. This is a former Women's World Champion. Give it up for Kai. Kai on the road to redemption after coming up short to Heather Ray at Party Slam last month. And her opponent. She is a former TNA Knockouts champion. This is Awesome Kong. This is going to be a tough hill to climb over. For the former Women's World Champion taking on a multi-time former TNA Knockouts champion. The definition of right in your face and smashing your jaw in. Let's get right into it. Kai and Kong, let's do this. Oh, Jesus. Bull rushing her right into the corner, though. Big elbow by Kai. Hold on. Kai sending her right into the corner. Kick right to the thigh, though. Big just boot into the ribs, though, of Kai. Kai bringing the fight to Kong, but it might be at a cost, though. Kong going up. Pop-up dropping her. Jesus, Pete. Hold on. European uppercut. Rolling right out of it. Oh! Big shot there. Kick right to the midsection. Clubbing on the back of the former Women's World Champion. Kick right to the hamstrings of Kong. Push. Strength might be against her, but she's got the speed to be able to counteract the dangerousness that is Awesome Kong. Springboard. Oh, no. Back elbow here. Oh, Jesus. Hold on. Firewoman's carry. Going to drop for a modified snake eyes. Oh, kick right to the midsection here. Uh-oh. Awesome headbutt. Jesus. Kai not backing down from any fight. Pretty. Oh. Victory roll. Grabbing the tights, though. Oh, Jesus. Was rocking Kai. Trying for a belly-to-belly. Oh, connects with the overhead suplex. Big clothesline. Hold on. Kai in control here. Blocking the kick. Leg sweep. Kai in. Bottom rope springboard moonsault. If she can get this, that'll be a major win. Hold on. Double tap super kicks. She's not even done yet. Oh, running blockbuster connects. Can she do the impossible? Trying to, I think, for an arm wringer. Hold on. Big forearm. Nice dodge there by Kai. Wait a minute. Half and half flatliner. Ain't exactly a bouquet of roses, but darn it, she is certainly still setting up for something. Kong. Oh, big devastating clothesline. Rolling out of it. Single leg drop kick. Kai going up. Springboard shooting star. Oh, God. She only got as much as she could off of that springboard shooting star. Going up. Hold on. Right into the corner here. Picking her up for a scoop slam. Oh my God. Kai going up. Wait a minute. Oh, crash and burn though. Kai looking to try to take her out for, I think, a reverse suplex. Wait a minute. Oh, big devastating vertical from Awesome Kong. Oh, taking her right to the outside though. Kai sliding to the outside though. Will it be enough? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, busting her open with that forearm. Oh, no. Big shot right to the gut. Even though she's taking some major falls, she is still fighting on. I would have winced at some of those drops. Hold on. Burning knee connects. Kai going up. Diving fist drop. All right, going up low. Trying to, I think, for a standing Oh, hammerlock. Back elbow. Kai trying to go, I think, for a bear hug. Oh! Sending her right back into the ring. Going right in. Double leg takedown. Cover. 1. Wait a minute. Reversal here from Kai. 1, 2. Oh my God. Hold on. 1. Wait a minute. Technical wizardry. 1. Oh. Another one. Oh. Springboard. Drop kick. That's a cardio workout here. Hold on. Oh, no. Big boot by Kong. Going up. What's she going up for? I think it is the Awesome Bomb. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out. Kai remaining in the contest. With the blood trickling the side of the head of Kong. Wait a minute. Oh! Her knee's going to be screaming. Oh, no. I think whiplash has set in for Kai here tonight. One too many times with the risk. Kong going up, I think. Standing Awesome Bomb. Kai back up. Big shot taking her down. Oh, no. Awesome Kong back up, though. Both heading up to ringside. Oh, God. Wait a minute. La Mystica facebuster. Dropping the knee. Kai in control. These two battling it out all over ringside. Firewoman's carry crossover. Shout out to Riot Spider for part of that. Pele kick connects. Oh, hold on. Kong hitting her head onto that ring frame. Kai back in, I think, might be almost knocked out with a concussion. Kai-cussion? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Going up one more time for the Awesome Bomb. Cover. 1, 2. What? How did she kick out of that? Kai still in this. Springboard. Corkscrew stunner. Wait a minute. Kai going up. Catching her. Cobra clutch. Backbreaker. Short arm lariat. Cover. 1, 2. Oh. Whoo-wee. These two have been in a battle. Going up. Oh! Drop kick into the corner. Going up once again. Taking down Kong. Wait a minute. Elbow to the gut. Nice dodge out of that lariat. Rolling out of it. Oh, no! Kai coming up short with that clothesline. Big back body drop by Awesome Kong. Big spine buster. Kai back up. They're going right back into the KO Corral tonight. Holy sheesh. I think this might be the biggest test I think I've ever seen from Kai in her career here. She's not even done yet. Oh! Jesus. You can only take so much pain and pressure, though, in this kind of contest. Hockey fight! Oh! Jesus! Kong going up. Awesome bomb again. 1, 2. Ah! I truly believe Kai was nearly there. But damn it, she put on a frickin' fight out there. Here is your winner, Awesome Kong. Whew. What a fight. What a contest. Nevertheless. GG's to both individuals. Seriously. That was a fight. That was a fight. But yes, we have come down to our main event of the evening. It is the final showcase from the men's bracket, I believe, tonight. Let me see if I got this right. Most of the other ones that will participate will compete in action next week. Thank you for the hydrate. I'm going to need to actually resupply the hydration station anyway soon. Not prime hydration, but nevertheless. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost lost that there for a second. My bottle almost crashed out on me. But yes. Rex, you had said that you're going to be making a promo depending on who you faced on Thursday. You want to find out who your opponent is going to be for Thursday, good sir? Need to see another prestige win on Thursday? By all means. By all means. Thursday night, Rex, you will be going one-on-one with Konosuke Takeshita, as the Alpha will be making his return to RPW this Thursday night. It's going to be something. But nevertheless, let's get right back into it with our main event of the evening. Hold on 1 second. Pardon? Now, these two competitors have actually fought before, but there's unfinished business. Who are these two individuals? You're going to find out in just a tiny bit. BRB. Welcome on back. The following contest is our main event of the evening, scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring first, he is a former RPW Glitch World Champion and a former 353 European Champion. This is the other man that gravity forgot, the big guy in the sky. Welcome on in, Micky Rye. Micky Rye back in the game, a part of the men's and equivalents. 8-4-2 contest coming up at System Overload. We're going to try to become a two-time Glitch World Champion, matching not only Vincent 4, but the Iceman Ronin. It's a very tall task ahead, though. Question is, who is his opponent? Well, let me tell you who his opponent is. From Hellview, he is a former RPW Synergy champion. He is the Headhunter, Harris. Harris is staking his claim to Glitch as of tonight. Then he is done with the inter-promotional, inter-brand mind games. He is staying on Glitch. He is looking to get another shot at the Glitch World title. He is not waiting anymore. He is going right in for our main event, Micky Rye, Headhunter Harris 2. Let's do this. Oh my God! Springboard, guillotine leg drop. I think he is all about delivering punishment. These two last fought each other back in March at Super Collider in 3 stages of hell for the Glitch World title, which is, of course, the very last match that Harris was in before his return at Calamity. Oh! Is mine out of strike down? Well, something of the sort. Maybe there's a reason why he actually showed up at Calamity first and foremost. But you never know. You never know. I mean, I guess that's a prestige win in its own. But we'll see what happens. Oh! I think the number one goal here for Harris, other than dishing out pain, to claim the Glitch World title headlock takeover. Showcasing that underrated technical mastery here. Oh! Locking in the shoulder there a little bit. Well, besides, Mufasa, you already got 2 opponents you have to worry about coming up at Oblivion for the light heavyweight title. Hold on! Tornado DDT! Victory roll here by the former world champion. 1! Oh, with the kick out. Dodging out of here. Elbow right to the back. Hold on, crucifix. Rolling it in here like he's Tajiri from the 2000s. Cover. Oh, with the kick out, letting it go. Trying to stir the mind up a bit. Lose that press. Wait a minute. He's biting on Micky Rye. God. No. Jesus. The headhunter living up to the moniker. Wait a minute. Is he already going to set him up? Oh, Jesus. A little bit of struggle there. Vertebreaker. Straight to Hellview going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, with the shoulder up. He is not done yet. Hold on. Oh, DDT flatliner almost there by Micky Rye. I think Harris not happy with that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. He's demanding him to test his pain tolerance. Oh, my God. He's not even done yet. Big shot by the former tag team champion. Oh, Jesus. Devastating headbutts to Micky Rye. Right back onto the dome, though. Kick right to the midsection. Rear view. Is he going up? Bonrai drop. I hate that so much. Driving the knee into the former tag team champion. Oh, Micky Rye showcasing why he's the other man that Gravity forgot. Top rope springboard moonsault. 1, 2. Harris back at it again. Micky Rye like a freight train taking him out of the tracks. Wait a minute. A Sai moonsault. Oh my God. Rolling Thunder. Oh, Jesus. Just relentless between these two. Micky Rye going for the cover. 1, 2. Harris is still in this. Micky Rye going up. Trying to go, I think, for a suplex. Oh, back elbow by the former world champion. Got him. Psycho bomb. Cover. 1, 2. Ah! Micky Rye going up. Shooting star into the knees, though. Harris. Super kick. Wait a minute. Ataxia. Oh, he's not done yet here. They're going to set him up, I think. Going up. Horror bomb connects. Cover. 1, 2. Ah! Who's trying to get the higher ground here tonight on Glitch? Uh-oh. Oh my God, he just chopped his forehead. Open. That doesn't make it any better. Ding dong, the headhunter's bell got rung. God. What a frickin' main event. Oh! Wait a minute, Micky Rye. He's up on the frickin' barricade. Diving axe handle. Jesus, Pete. I know these two have gone the distance in 3 stages of hell, but they're doing that again here tonight on Glitch. Fireman's carry. Wait a minute. Bull rush into the barricade. Is it crazy to say I kind of want more between these two? Hold on. Elbow right to the gut, though. Forearm following suit. Oh, the countdown. Well, the count out going in. Got to the count of 20 if they want to continue this contest. Shooting star by Micky Rye. Hold on. Taking it back into the ring. Micky Rye right now. About to go up. Springboard. Hurricane Rana onto Harris. Hold on. Going up. Oh, avalanche splash coming up short. Shining Wizard. Harris. What is he about to go up for now? Springboard. Knee crashing into the button. Well, he's not done yet either. Final jam with that leg drop. Going right in, taking out the turnbuckle pad. Hold on. Micky Rye. Oh, with a gut buster there. Oh, he is not done yet. Right to the exposed steel. Cover. 1, 2. He still kicked out after his sternum almost just got crushed. Kokeshi. Harris looking for one final jawbreaker. A jawbreaker of his own. Picking him up. Oh no! Snake eyes into the steel. Harris going up once more. Oh, headbutt to no avail. Pele, or a roundhouse there. These two going through a fight here tonight. Biting the exposed wound of Micky Rye. Oh! Big shot there. Picking him up. One final horror bomb. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Harris conquering his long-running demon here tonight. Phew. Thank you for the hydrate, brother. Here is your winner. Head Hunter Harris. Harris returned to Glitch here tonight and has made a statement. The road to the world title goes through him. And that is where we're going to call it here tonight on Glitch. I want to say thank you everybody for popping on by, joining us here tonight on the festivities. We're going to call it there for a couple of days at the very least, but we will be back live with our normal scheduled edition of Strikedown this Thursday night. Also, I did mention there was going to be a number one contenders match for Ricky Flash's Brass Knuckles Championship at Oblivion, and I was going to say who is in this number one contenders match. I can tell you this with officiality. Fry the Supply Guy, Vancouver, amongst two others. You want to find out? You'll have to tune in on Thursday. But until then, thank you for joining us, everybody. It's been Paul Master Loke. Thank you so much for all the support. And we will see you all next time. But until then, stay hydrated, stay healthy, and stay true to you. We'll talk to you all later. Good night, everybody, and thank you.